everybody. So yesterday was Black Friday, and I might have gone just a little bit overboard in buying movies by accident, but that means yesterday was a good day, and that means today we are going to do a Black Friday Blu-ray haul. There's so many movies here, I needed a helper to sort through the mess as we go through this, so this is Chloe. She will be helping out, and let's get started. One more important thing before I get started, all of these movies that I bought were under $8 each. Some of them were under $4. The average cost was about $6 per movie, so that's why I went overboard, because it's like, wow, these are so cheap, I just don't want to say no to these. All right, with that said, let's get started. First up, we've got A Christmas Story, a movie that's of course a Christmas classic. It's on cable all the time, but as a grown-up, I've never had cable, and I've also never owned this one, so finding it that dirt cheap, I had to get it, so now I have it. Next up, we have got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, another Christmas classic film. My wife doesn't like this one. She really doesn't like Clark in these movies because he's kind of fond of the other ladies in them, and she's not crazy about him because of that. But of course, it's a nice, fun one that we've never owned because my wife was never crazy about it until now, because the price was absolutely right. So maybe I can introduce my kids to some of this one. What do we got next? What is this one? Elf, a Christmas classic that the whole family absolutely loves. Do you like this one? Yeah, yesterday she told me this was her favorite Christmas movie, and then I showed her Home Alone, and she went, no, that one's my favorite Christmas movie. Pretty sure Kevin wins over Buddy the Elf, but I absolutely love this movie. I just think it's hysterical. It's aged incredibly well. I enjoy rewatching it multiple times every Christmas season, and so this one was a nice pickup that I was glad to have. We have it on DVD. Now we have it on Blu-ray. Another one, Chloe picked this one out, and this one is The Krampus, a nice Christmas film that I actually haven't seen this one yet, but coming up in December, I'm gonna be doing a podcast on kind of off Christmas movies, darker Christmas movies that aren't Buddy the Elf, A Christmas Story, and one of them on our list is A Krampus, along with Anna and the Apocalypse, as well as Gremlins. So I needed to pick up a few movies to catch them. So I bought this, I literally agreed to do this podcast yesterday, went to Best Buy and found one of the movies I was going to be talking about for under $8. I think this was one of the $6 picks. So now I have it. I don't have any kind of preconceived notions going into it, so we will see what happens. So those are our Christmas pickups. This next little set are movies from last year that came out that I hadn't bought yet. First one up, one that my wife really liked, Murder on the Orient Express. A nice classic mystery retold in modern fashion with an amazing cast. I was a little bit more mixed on it. If it had just been my collection, I probably wouldn't have bought it for myself, but I know that my wife liked it a good more than I did. This feels like the type of movie that when I go to bed at nighttime, before my wife, that she'll slip this one in and watch it quite a bit. This is kind of her type of thing. So I picked this one up for, actually texted her back and forth, and I was like, nah, I don't even need to wait for her answer. I'm gonna pick this one up. I know her. She will continue to watch this movie. Next up, we have Baby Driver. Of course, a beloved movie from last year that somehow I never picked up. I just kind of missed picking this one up prior to now, and like everyone else, I like this one. Well, here's my one. This is gonna be a recurring theme in these. My wife hasn't seen this one yet, and I think she'll really like it because of the love story and an adult action movie, but it's not like violent. It's not, it's not an action movie like my action movies. Great soundtrack, edited to the beat of the music. I think she'll really like this one, but she hasn't seen it yet. So now we have it. So now she can see it. That's pretty exciting stuff. What do we got next? Hidden Figures, nice kind of, to me, this felt like a movie that came out all the time in the 90s, but we just don't get very many of them nowadays. And so I had a ton of fun with this one, inspiring all the kind of different emotions that you want from it. And yeah, so they had it, and I know my wife really liked it once again. So now we have this one. What do we got next? Oh, one that kind of disappointed me, but I own the other one, and this will be one I'll rewatch whenever I watch the first one, kind of watch them back to back. But Kingsman: The Golden Circle, the second film. Like a lot of people, I was pretty underwhelmed by the direction they decided to take the movie. I wish they would have done some different stuff, but it still has some of the humor, still great action sequences. There's sequences in it that are fantastic. The overall flow, some of the story direction they went with, I wasn't crazy about it, but it's $6. I just could not say no. Here's another one that my wife missed that I don't know that she actually feels like she missed, but American Assassin. So this is my type of movie. I didn't think this was fantastic, but it's the type of movie that I really like. Action movies with, Michael Keaton in the mix, people getting assassinated, political thriller type stuff in there as well, a little bit of revenge. And so this is what I've been waiting for the price to be right. And as it turns out, it was the 4K Ultra HD. Price is right. I only have maybe one of these prior to now, so this might only be my second 4K. So I don't have a 4K TV or anything yet, but it's never too soon to start future proofing. And with prices where they're at these days, I might get a 4K TV player soon. So pick this one up. But yeah, the price is right, and it's one that I think my wife will be okay with. This one, I think she'll go along with it. But it's not breaking. It's not reshaping the genre or anything like that, but I think a solid entry in the action thriller genre for a genre fan like myself. Speaking of movies that aren't breaking any new ground but a fine addition into the genre, The Hitman's Bodyguard, and once again, another 4K HD Blu-ray. I had fun with this one. Fun cast, charming cast, some nice action sequences. Not an amazing film, but an entertaining film. It's the type of movie that at certain times, and same with the last one, this is a genre film for me. When my wife goes to bed before I do, I like to put on movies like this where guys shoot each other in the face repeatedly. And so you can never have too many movies where guys shoot each other in the face. What do we got next? Speaking of movies where guys shoot each other in the face, that does not happen in this movie, Pitch Perfect 3. I was pretty underwhelmed by this movie, but I didn't hate it or anything. It's not like it was unwatchable. It's just like, this is a weird direction. It had it's like the same thing that kind of happened with the Hangover movies. The first one was like this surprise, like, wow, where did this come from? The second one felt like they were kind of repeating the template, or like with the Hangover, it was very much just let's repeat the template except we're in Thailand, but kind of similar sorts of stuff with Pitch Perfect, repeating it except with a bigger budget. And then in both series, when they went to the third movie, suddenly it's an action movie and there's explosions and they're sneaking onto a boat, and Zach Galifianakis is on a hand glider. All sorts of just a strange direction for each of these franchises to end with. But I enjoyed the first one, and we watched through the movies from time to time, and so now we have the third one, so we can watch through all three of them. So it's mediocre enough for being a bizarre entry into the franchise. Next two go together. If you can hold that one up, Chloe. Hold that one up for me. There we go. We've got First Blood and Rambo 3. I looked for First Blood Part 2, but I could not find Rambo First Blood Part 2. So all we got are these two entries, which, hey, fair enough. You can get them at the right place. I don't even think I have these on Blu-ray yet. So now I have got them in 4K Ultra High Definition Blu-ray. Of course, I'm a Stallone fan. I talk about it all the time. So having some of his other classic franchise, it was a must-have for me when I saw the price that they had them at. What do we got next? All right, actually, we'll hold off on these ones right here until later. What do we got next? This one. Oh, close your eyes on this one, Chloe. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Secret Christmas present idea for my son. I don't want her to spill the beans, but he loves superheroes. He loves Lego. So this one right here was a must-have for him. We watched it before. He had a good time with it. He plays the Lego Batman game, all three of them constantly, and then in the last two you got the Flash. So this is like Lego Batman the game, or parts 2 and 3 the game, the movie. Along those same lines, we have got Aquaman. I haven't seen this one, so this one will be new for us. Unfortunately, it's just the DVD, but my son really won't know the difference on that. So, yeah, another one of these Lego movies for my son. Up next, keep your eyes closed. No looking. There we go. Gift for my daughter for Christmas. A movie that's been on Netflix. I think it's been dropped from Netflix. Everyone else in my family, hey, you're looking. No looking. Uh-oh. And so picked this one up for her, for my wife, for my son also, but another one that'll fall under the Christmas tree this year. It's not my thing. I'm not super crazy about the illumination stuff, but other people seem to be, including when it comes to that movie, my wife. Next up, we've got another one. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. So I have a daughter that's really into playing the guitar, and she doesn't know how, but hopefully maybe we'll give her lessons in the near future. And we got a movie about a child playing guitar and going into the realm of the dead. Hey, Chloe, not that you know what I just listed, what's your favorite part of the movie Coco? With the eyes?
Huh?
Oh, the part where the guy's eyes go into his mouth? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she loves that part. Not that we bought that movie or anything like that. Nothing like that happened. All right, next up, another one of Chloe's personal favorites. You like this one? Next up, Alien Covenant. So I've only watched it the one time in the theater, and I loved the first 45 minutes, and then when it turned into Prometheus sequel, it just kind of lost me. It just doubled down on everything I didn't like about Prometheus when it hit a certain point in time in the movie, and it really frustrated me. But maybe on second viewing I'll like it a little bit more. I doubt it. But I just had to complete my collection, and so the price was right. And it's a movie I'm going to watch a lot. I'm going to watch this one when I watch the franchise for my rankings, whenever a new release comes out. All kinds of different reasons that I would watch through them from time to time. Man, I just wish they'd stuck with that first part of the movie and not doubled down on the Prometheus sequel stuff. Not my favorite thing. All right, we'll do the next two actually this go round. And our next one up, some great movies from the last few years with a new entry coming out soon. I wasn't sure. I might actually own one of these, but I don't see it. So maybe we're good to go. John Wick 1 and 2. I can't believe I didn't have them already, but then when the price is $6 for the movies, something's wrong with you. You don't pick up the John Wick movies when they're only $6 each. So, of course, some of the best action movies of the last several years, and of just straight up action movies, as well as just amazing action choreography that's distinctive in and of itself. The two guys that directed the first one, obviously one of them has gone on to do Deadpool, and I mean, he's just kind of having this amazing career kind of coming out of it. And so, I mean, real kind of special movies in the John Wick films, and that a genre that most people don't like that much. People still love the John Wick movies. Kind of a bit of a Keanu Reeves renaissance. So a bunch of different reasons. That one's pretty cool. All right, next two movies up are gonna be Blade Runner 1 and 2. All right, good, nice applause. She's a huge Blade Runner fan, apparently. But so if you've been on my channel any amount of time, you've probably heard me say that I'm not crazy about the original Blade Runner. A little bit too weird, cerebral in different ways that it's never hit me the way it's hit other people. Like, I can watch sequences like, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, there's some interesting ideas in here. But as a movie in and of itself, it just doesn't work for me. The second one, I felt did everything the first one was trying to do better. I enjoyed the second one a whole lot more than the first one, and it really worked. The twists, the turns, kind of the final reveal, the emotional aspects of it, the intellectual aspects, all of it kind of hit me where I wanted it to hit me. So I prefer that one a good bit more. And they're movies that I pop on with people that are a little bit movier type people. So deeper movie watchers than some others. So I had to have them. And as a film fan, you have to have these ones to watch them from time to time. And a little bit surprised I didn't have 2049. Actually, I'm pretty surprised I didn't have both of them by now, because one of them's obviously a cult sci-fi classic, and the other one is a movie that I really enjoyed that came out last year. All right, our final four in here, and these are all movies that came out this year that were under $6, or I guess were $6. First one up, Death Wish. Do you like Death Wish? That sounds pretty cool, right?
I think there's something in there.
What are you doing? Oh, the ape? Yeah. She saw the Planet of the Apes movies and wanted to point it out to me. Yeah, apes are pretty fun. Anyway, Death Wish. A lot of people hated on this one. I didn't quite get the hate. It's a genre film. It's a specific type of film for a specific type of person, but the only people that went to go see this one are those genre fans, and a lot of them didn't like it, so that was kind of weird to me. I thought it's not great, but it delivers on Bruce Willis shooting people in the face and torturing people and stuff like that, which is what you want from a movie like this, and so that's what I got. So I'm not quite sure exactly what some people were expecting from this movie, but I got enough of what I wanted to enjoy the film, and especially at the price, it was a no-brainer for me. All right, here's ones I got because I knew that my kids would enjoy this one. What's this one called?
Jumanji.
Jumanji 3, as it's called in the Chandler household, because we got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fighting big, gigantic animals. So in their mind, all they see is animals and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and therefore it's a Jumanji film. I might have also kind of told them that's what it's called because I like to lie to people compulsively like I have a problem. But anyway, I enjoyed this one. Well, you're spoiling the next movie. But so I enjoyed this one. I thought it was fun. Once again, another one where I don't quite get the hate. It's monsters destroying buildings. If you don't like that, don't watch the movie. But if you like that, it does deliver that. And as the human leaping The Rock and Denny from Grey's Anatomy, these are charming actors that are fun to see on screen. So I had fun. It's not great cinema. It's a Taco Bell movie, definitely. But I had fun with it. All right, next up, we only got 2 left, and someone might have spoiled this one, but Red Sparrow. I've heard all kinds of different opinions on this one. I happened to miss this one in the theater, and so I've been meaning to rent it, and then it was only $6. Chloe has spoiled the last one. You keep spoiling it. So I just decided I'd buy it because it's much more cost effective to own it, because I'm sure I'll watch it at least a couple times in my lifetime, and at the cost it costs to rent a movie, there I have it. So my wife wanted to watch this one too, and then I told her, what I'm hearing from people, you probably are gonna hate this one. So who knows? Everything sounds like we're gonna have your lipstick? Yeah, that's the color settings I use on here to make it so that we have nice colorful skin. It gives you red lips. Isn't that fun? So, and it matches, see? You match the cover of this, and my shirt matches the top of it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm not expecting to like this one, but I'm expecting to have a strong opinion on this one. So there you have it, Red Sparrow. And fun fact, in case you've missed this one in the past, my wife's name is Jennifer, and her maiden name is Lawrence, and so Jennifer Lawrence, my wife, stars in this movie, and then her brother married a girl named Jennifer. So now there's another Jennifer Lawrence in the family. So fun times in the family tree. Final entry, which somebody spoiled, Jurassic World Fallen King. Do you like the Jurassic World movies?
Yes.
Which ones have you seen?
The first one.
The first one, okay. Have you seen Jurassic Park 3?
No.
Oh, it's only Liam has. I don't know what she's actually seen, what she's just saying. But so, of course, Jurassic Park is one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's one of those franchises that's had frustratingly mixed results. I thought that the first Jurassic World was a great Taco Bell movie. Just great entertainment. It's not great cinema storytelling, but just fun to watch these actors on screen playing around with velociraptors and Frankenstein monsters. This one, I came out of the theater pretty positive on it, but like really frustrated at the same time. And then as I was watching through it, or thinking through it more and more was frustrated where things went. I think the direction of the scary scenes works really well. I think the plot and direction they went, not so much. So, but I'm a curious completist, so I had to get this one, and it was under $8. It was $8, so I couldn't say no to it at $8, so I had to complete my set, and it's a movie I'm definitely gonna watch a lot of times, even if I hate it, so, because it's part of the franchise. So I picked it up. There you have it. Thank you. If you can stand right here and hold some of these for me. If you can look through all of this gigantic pile. There we go. There we go. My helper there, right there. All of these movies picked up yesterday. All of them under $8 each. So I just couldn't say no. Some Christmas presents in there. Hopefully she didn't spot them. But thank you guys so much. What did you guys pick up? Did you guys have a crazy Black Friday like us? Or are you a little bit more sane? Thank you guys so much for watching. Right over there is a playlist of my other Blu-ray videos. Check that one out and keep talking movies too much.